welcome to another kind of gaming update video, I guess you would call it. Apologies for the lighting. The lighting isn't very good. In this room, I am in my bedroom, and kind of following on excuse me, from the other day when I was talking about the Saturn emulation. I mentioned it wasn't kind of my first rodeo when it comes to emulation, so just wanted to show you my gaming setup in the bedroom, what's kind of going on. So here you can see we have the Amazon Fire Stick on the TV. This is the TV I used to have in the living room. It's just kind of a, you know, basic 55-inch Samsung, and here you can see we have retro art on here. So you know, I can go to load content here, and collections, I think it is, and we have, you know, some Mega Drive, and we'll look for something that's actually, I don't know, Altered Beast, and we can select our core. I'm not sure whether Pico Drive was the best one, I can't remember off the top of my head. And there you'll see we have some Sega Mega Drive goodness on the big screen TV there, so I can, you know, grab the controller, lay back, play some Altered Beast, and yeah, it's all good. So the other thing that I wanted to kind of do an update on is the audio in the game room, and that is relevant to this room because you'll notice I still have the Mission speakers and speaker wire, and obviously the surround receiver, which is now underneath the drawers there. That's all installed in here. Just got to get rid of an annoying notification on the phone that I'm recording on. But anyway, yes, I have the receiver down there. This is connected via the, nearly tripped over my bed, the headphone socket of the TV. So essentially, just doing the volume on the TV will adjust the volume down there. That's basically set at 0 decibels. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm on about. If not, then it doesn't really matter. But I was expecting hiss and just all sorts of not very goodness coming from this, with, you know, just running it off the headphone jack of the TV. And I'm really surprised there is no hiss. I don't know whether it's just a really clean signal coming out of this TV, but usually you do, you know, have hissing and distortion and things when using the headphone jack. And this TV doesn't have the option to do it as a line out or anything, so it is, you know, obviously that's the only option. Turn it up, turn it down, and your volume will increase and decrease on the speakers there. Not the ideal way to do it, but I can't be bothered to get a digital optical cable that's long enough. And the other thing is, even if I did do that, imagine if I don't have the remote, but just imagine this is the surround remote. I'm here in bed, there's no line of sight, so the remote wouldn't work anyway. So that is why I've set it up like that. So I now have 450 watts of Sega Mega Drive in the bedroom. I moved the centre speaker, used to be there, moved it to there, and then the other speakers are obviously just in the same places, but obviously the speaker wires are configured differently. So that's would have been, you know, left rear, that's now left front, that would have been left front, that is now right front. Confusing myself there. So anyway, that is what is going on in the bedroom, and this is all on one of those old remote things, because the socket's behind the wardrobe there. So that is my, bloody hate this bloody stupid light switches in this room. We're all dark, it's scary. And we're going to crack into the game room, and the reason why I didn't put that sound system in here is because there's literally, like, from here to here, and across here, and that is what we've got to fill with sound. So it would have just been absolutely ridiculous to slam that in here. So I swapped that out. The Yamaha receiver, I originally had it in here. I didn't connect it up or anything, it just sat there. I actually put the Sony surround system that was in my office connected to the computer. I put that in, and the reason being, it has smaller speakers. We've got one there sat on the computer, the centre speaker that's a bit skew whiff at the minute, but I've just adjusted it obviously, and we just sneak in a speaker there next to the GameCube. And we have, where are they? There's a speaker there, so right behind the sofa where I'm sitting, and another speaker there. This system sounds kind of tinny. It is obviously set up to work with a subwoofer that would have originally come with this unit. I got this off eBay secondhand. It didn't come with the sub, so I'm not sure. It seems to be lacking mid-range, so I don't know whether the sub is more of a kind of mid-range punchy sub, or it's just Sony's idea of decent surround sound is treble and bass and no mid. But yeah, that is what I've done in here. To be honest, I should say I'm more of a stereo kind of guy. I will usually run a surround system in stereo. To be honest, like I've used the surround modes on this receiver, and it was when I was playing Dirt 4, and it just kind of, it gets a bit obnoxious, to be honest. And it's like, are people doing stuff in my house? Is my house being broken into, or is it just a surround sound? It's, to me, it's just off-putting. I like a good clean stereo signal. Yes, it's a 5-channel system, but usually they probably mix a signal in the middle, but yeah, I tend to enjoy stereo more. So that is the audio situation at the minute. And the other thing is, with this now connected, when I didn't have anything connected before, is I can just take my headphones and plug them into the front. Unfortunately, I don't have the remote for this receiver. I'm probably going to look at trying to get one on eBay or something to sort that, but it'll do for the minute. There's only one other thing that I want to mention that I've done in here. This light switch is a bit dodgy here. Oh, it's not actually on, but anyway, it is a bit dodgy because, as you can see, like if I play up, goddamn, yeah, there you go. It's you can see it's on, and it's a bit, I need to take that off and probably replace that and all of that stuff. But yeah, I moved the socket that was kind of, you can't see shit here, but there was a socket here ish, and I've moved it back because obviously with this socket being here, it was one of those kind of ones that juts out as well, like this one here, but a double one. So I've essentially chiseled the hell out of the wall, moved the socket back, and that means that I can actually get the TV, the Trinitron, all the way back in there nice and snug, and it's, you know, I can get it in there because it's not fouled by the socket. So yeah, that's all the sound and that plug covered. And I just want to say the channel is moving forward now. For quite a while the subs have been like up down, up down, up down, up down, to the point where I'm thinking, is there something wrong with YouTube's, I don't know, algorithm systems, whatever. They seem to have stabilised. The CD-ROT videos seem to have got quite a lot of attention. I've had someone email me about advertising earlier today. Probably not going to take them up on that offer because the channel has, you know, a small viewer base at the minute, and I don't want to ruin that. Well, I do want to ruin it. I want a big viewer base, but you know what I mean. I don't think it's credible for me to start slapping advertisements on everything. So yes, we are on the up and up. If it carries on like this, I will be going back to doing the proper full-on edited content. months and months ago I started a top 10 PS1 games video, and I didn't finish it just because I got that pissed off with YouTube and just it being on the decline constantly for small YouTubers. So if things go well, carry on going as they're going, I will be getting back on that. I'll be putting that video out. I did capture most of the stuff for that video, and yeah, I'm just showing you a shot of the wall of games, some of which are rotted up. Thanks for watching, and if you're a new subscriber, say hello in the comments, because I just want to gauge how I don't know, ignore me.